So in today's video I am going to talk about spirituality and its another dimension. So let's say today I want to touch about a dimension of mind. Our mind is the most sophisticated, most complex machine on planet Earth till now, until our knowledge. Okay, we manufacture many things, we build many things on the basis of our what is cooking in our mind, like great architecture, great machines, great uh, buildings. Everything is made by human mind. So we think about the cosmos, about its nature, about everything around us, and then manifest this idea in the world in the form of architecture, in the form of art, culture, literature, everything. Okay, so our mind perceive or download everything from the cosmos and manifest in many form, in different form, in forms of text, in forms of images, audios, videos, paintings, everything. Okay, so we have to understand this dimension. Okay, because when we understand this machine, then all other machine are just a manifestation of this machine. And those are not much complex than these many types of emotions, ideas, everything is built here. And when we manifest our idea in the world, we build machines like car, robot, spacecraft, infrastructure like dam, roads, railways, highways, everything we build. What an idea come in our mind, and these idea come through, let's say, if any problem comes in our way, or you can say, or when we solve this type of problem or want to become a full-fledged life, then this idea comes. We just sit, then idea comes, like how we become a full-fledged human being. When, for example, let's say, when our knowledge is boundless. So by pursuit of knowledge, for pursuit of knowledge, we tried many things. We go in space, we travel in the world, we build machine, telescope, everything to know beyond our five senses. And mind help in this. Mind help in this. So we have to understand the nature of mind. So the most appropriate description about mind is given in Indian uh, scriptures, or you can say in Indian spirituality, where we divide mind into four parts. Buddhi. Buddhi means intellect, manas means memory, chit means pure intelligence, and ahankara means identity. Okay, so all these four dimensions are work together to find a solution of any problem. Buddhi means intellect. It work like a sharp knife. When you cut object and see intellect it work like that. Manas means memory. That means what type of memory we gather in our mind. On that basis, think we act upon anything. That means what type of memory we have. By recycling that memory, we solve any problem or give answer of any question. Ahankara means identity. That means our identity is limited or boundless, or what type of identity we keep in our mind. It is identity of individual, identity of a family, identity of a society, identity of a nation, identity of a world, or the whole cosmos. So how bigger our identity is, it is very easy for us to solve most of the problem. And chitta means pure intelligence. That means it is a pure intelligence unshadowed by memory. Okay, that means you have not memory about that thing, but you solve that problem. So it is a chitta. When you touch your chitta, you touch the core of the creator's creation. So it is very important for each and every human being to understand their mind first. When they understand it, then all sorts of problem in the world is solvable by using this machine. Nowadays people using smartphone, machine, everything, but they are not using this. When you use this, all machine are like a toys. Okay, all machine is in front of this is a toy. It is a reality. So you have to understand the magnanimous, or you can say complexity of your mind, and try to improve or try to keep it healthy. And if any problem or any question comes in front of you, first try to solve it by using your mind. If it is not solvable, then go uh, to another person in the form of audio, video, images, text, or you say videos on YouTube, or read newspaper, books, articles, listen anyone's voice to solve that problem. But first use your mind. And to keep your mind healthy, the best practice I suggest you is a meditation. On daily basis, devote 1 and 1.5 hour for meditation. through this you keep your body and mind healthy and solve problem by your own, and you suffer very less in your life. Okay, so I hope you love this dimension of spirituality, and through this help yourself and help other people around you. Okay, namaskaram, thank you.